Hey guys, it's Rachel from freescrapbookingideasandvideos.com here with a quick update on my 2013 Project Life Inspired album. Last video I told you I had photos and layouts in the album, like done the little detail stuff through about April and some journaling done, some in February. So since then I've done mostly journaling. Let's see here, this starts February right here. Some of them I have taken with me, like just taken the whole page out, and these fold really nicely, and it's a little scary for me to take them out because I'm always afraid they're going to get damaged too much. But if I'm going somewhere I feel like I can do it, then sometimes I'll take them with me and do a little journaling. I've also taken the entire album with me just in a tote bag and journaled, like went to the library when my kids were in a class and did some there. Sat it out on the floor at basketball practice and journaled a little bit there. Just times when I have time where I would otherwise just be reading or something. That's been really effective in getting some journaling done. Let's see, this is all February. Just kind of showing you what it looks like with a lot of the writing in there. Also, let's see, since then, since my last update, I've done a lot of the journaling, like I said. So mostly through April, that's pretty cool. And I've also realized after I ordered photos, I went ahead and did the editing, because for when I make the little photo collages, I did the editing, and this is here for my husband to journal eventually. Did the editing and then ordered photos through August. And as I was putting them in here, I realized that I'm not going to have room in this album. It's going to have to be a two-part album, which is kind of scary because I don't know if I can really do that every year and have 2 albums per year. Eventually that's going to take up a lot of space, but we'll see. I think in a lot of ways it's worth it though, just to have all those memories preserved. So we'll just take it 1 year at a time. But anyways, I realized I was going to run out of space in this album, and then I realized that Michaels doesn't sell this particular album anymore, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Then I realized I had used this same album for a 2009 Project Life album that's still not finished, and so I decided, and it's just one album for that, so I decided I'm going to use that current 2009 album that matches this one and use it as part 2 of this, and then I just got another album to put that one in. So that's going to be a relatively easy fix, thankfully. And let's see, then like I said, I put the photos in here through June, and I'm going to show you, here's some journaling I didn't do, and that's the thing I was saying in my last video, is I just kind of do it as I feel like it. So this one has gotten skipped over, and it's not a huge deal. I can always come back and do it, this one as well. So like I said, it's mostly done through April. There's some left there. I was going to try to get my son to write some there because this was a thing that we did together, and I love having their perspective and their handwriting. But when I realized I wasn't going to fit all of it in here, I got through June and placed the photos. I'll show you what I did. Let's see. So this starts May right here, and I have not done any of the little detail stuff like adding pattern paper or cardstock or anything. I've just put the photos in there. So that's all I've gotten done for May and June, is just putting the photos in. You can see all the blank spaces still to do the little detail work. One thing that I have done for this year, for what I'm planning to do for 2014 is, and then here you can, I'll tell you that in a second, but this is just, there's a lot of little paraphernalia, memorabilia stuff I wanted to save, but I didn't want to spend a lot of time laying it out or anything, so I just took a 12 by 12 page protector and just stuck all that stuff in there, and it's generally in the same area as the photos. And then I'll probably go back and put some journaling in there too. And I can't remember what I was going to say. That's really bad. Let's see. Well, anyways, so I guess I was going to say, as I realized I wasn't going to have room in this album, I just took the piles of paper and the piles of, like the piles of memorabilia and the piles of photos for July and August, and I've just placed them in my scrap area up above this for when I get to it. And I have to say, at this moment, overwhelmed might be too strong, but a couple of nights ago, I thought that I would do a little scrapbooking, and then when I thought about I would have to work on this, I was like, I'm just kind of at a stopping place, and had just got a little bit overwhelmed thinking where to start. There were just a few details, and maybe it was just because it was later in the evening and I was kind of overwhelmed in general. But all that to say, you know, baby steps are good. They do help a lot, and then sometimes it takes a little while to get back into it. And I think that's where I was the other night, is that I haven't worked on it in a while, so I've lost momentum. I've done some other scrapbooking, but not this. So usually what I do in that case is tell myself I only have to do 15 minutes, or not even have to, but I just set my timer and say, okay, I'm just going to do 15 minutes. And that usually gets the ball rolling, and then I get the momentum back and get a little bit more done. Sometimes I only do 15 minutes, and that's good too. Baby steps, all those little things add up. Anyways, just here to encourage you that you can do the same thing. You can get stuff done. I'm still really encouraged. I'm mostly done through April, and that's pretty awesome. Now, I know what I was going to tell you. For this year, 2014, I went ahead and got just a regular Project Life where all the cards are already cut for you and all that detail work is done. Because even though I enjoy doing that, it's fun, it's creative, it does take a decent amount of time. And the more I scrapbook, the more I realize how important the stories are and the journaling, and how much I want to spend time on writing. So I went ahead for 2014 and got just the regular Project Life kit so that I can just slip the cards in there and do the journaling. And then I don't plan to quit scrapbook, you know, to quit the creative part. I still do 12 by 12 layouts and everything, and I'm still be working on this album. So it's not like I'll never do that again. I just buying myself a little time with the whole Project Life kit. So you'll probably see that here in the near future as I start working on that as well. And I guess that's it. All right, thanks a lot.